Good morning, my friends. How are you doing? Okay, this video it's for the cleanup, the land cleanup. Okay, so I'm going to say a few words, and can be for a park, your own residential community. So it's just some ideas on how to do things. All right. So the first thing you're gonna do, it's items before the activity day. Okay, so you're gonna bring 2 or 4 couples, and you're gonna do this preparation day with them. All right, so the first thing, you're gonna pray, and you're going to get these 2 or 4 couples and clean up a little bit to receive the families. So you're gonna say, I'm going to do a short version, you can do a little better. So good morning, Lord. Thank you so much for this day, for your presence in our lives, guiding us each day, guiding and guarding us each day. Thank you, Lord, superior force, for this land that we are going to clean up today, right? That we are safe and healthy, and with your presence, oh Lord. And then you can sing a song. Clean waters and lands, sacred waters and lands, clean and sacred waters to our lives, is to our hearts, to the ones in need. We are all one, we are all one. And you can sing one more if you want. Okay. All right, so you're sure these 4 couples are really healthy, strong, everything is good with them. You talk to them a little bit. Make sure you arrive a few minutes before and start. You're the first there to arrive, right? Okay, because you are the park leader or your residential community leader, right? And you're gonna do this cleanup. Okay, so depending on how the woods is, this is here from my own community. I'm just using this land as an example. Once we have the cleanup anyways organized. Okay, so you're gonna have these 4 cups. You're gonna cut the grass. So because some lands, like those that are not being used for a long time, they have about 1 meter high weeds, right? So you have to prepare by the entrance. For example, here's my community. It's really low, but let's just say it's tall. So you have to trim by the entrance, and on the other locations you're gonna exit and enter and exit. And also you need a little place for people to be when they arrive, because some of them are so high even until the street. So you need some places for the families to gather, have a circle, hold hands, and do the prayer. Okay, so the other thing you need, it's a path. So let's say you start on the left side here of the woods, okay, and then you go inside. You have one main path, and then, for example, you exit here, and then you enter and exit on the other way. So you can have 4 different paths, right? In and out, and this can be used in and out, depends how big the woods is. But you need one main path clear inside, because some woods are very dense, and inside is not much weeds. That's fine, right? But you clean up a little bit the twigs, right, branches, so people can really walk. And some are not dense like that, so they have tall weeds, and we need to clean those weeds for families to be safe. All right, those 4 couples gonna have boots, white boots until the end of their knee, tall white boots, so they're safe for ants, for anything else, right? Those creatures, right? Snakes or anything else. Okay, so they're safe. They need long sleeves, long pants, right, for the sun, and also for insects and things like that. Have your safety kit with you, right? A bottle of water, the baking soda for ants, for fire ants, and always carry with you a insect pen that you inject in case, because some people don't even know if they're allergic, right? just to be safe. So if you are a park leader or a community leader and going to do this job in the woods, it's important for you to have those 4 items. Okay, are you ready? Okay, you're also going to decide where the trash and the recycle items gonna go, because people gonna bring buckets like that, okay, not painted. If they have the option already in stores, get buckets that do not have advertised or anything, just plain buckets. All right, so you have to decide where the trash gonna go, recycle items. Also bring some trash bags. Not the very big ones that are hard to carry. The small ones that people already have. Do not buy, do not purchase them. Ask people, neighbors, right? People that are going to this event. Okay, and you're also gonna decide where the branches and twigs gonna go, right? If it's not a trash cleanup, if it's just the wigs, the twigs and branches. So you already decide, for example, oh my friends, here we're gonna put the twigs, over there we're gonna put the branches, because they need to go in a machine with the logs that you're gonna get afterwards. Make sure you always have the land clean of trash before the tractors come and take the trees out, okay? Or the team that's gonna cut the trees themselves with electric saw. Okay, for very large lands, you need tractors that are gonna pull them all out with the roots. Okay, and if it's a team doing in chainsaws, the wood's not so big, we're gonna plant fruit trees, for example, in a residential community or in a park, right? A public park, already arranged, already have authorization, and then you can cut the trees with peep, right? Using chainsaw. Okay, very good. We're doing great. All right. So before you enter, these 4 couples enter for the first time, and when you do your prayers, you also gonna talk to the trees, the bushes, okay, the plants, the soil, the wood if you have water, and the animals. Every woods have some type of animals, right? Unless they're really in the middle of the city. But most of them have some wildlife. So you're gonna talk to them, and insects for sure, right? Okay, so you're gonna talk, oh my dear trees, good morning, it's a beautiful day. You're gonna explain what you're gonna be doing according to what you're gonna be doing. And I'm going just to give us some example and talk about the woods I have here. Okay, so Brazilian pepper, how are you doing? We are here, we're gonna trim you because you're invasive here in Florida. We're gonna trim you all because we're gonna plant on this area fruit trees, okay? Well, thank you so much for being there, for giving us the oxygen for so long. But we're gonna be really careful so your seeds won't fall and give us work afterwards, okay? And we're gonna plant fruit trees here in this area. Is that beautiful? So thank you so much, and be ready for this moment of renovation, nature renovation. Oh, Australian cypress, look how huge this is. Goodness, this is really, look, compared to the apartments, 2-story building apartments. So they're really, really huge. So let's get closer to them. That's what you're gonna do. And hello, Australian cypress, how you doing? I hope you're doing good, and I want to talk to you. You can say slowly, of course, prepare your words. Okay, I'm just doing very quick for you to have an idea, otherwise this video is going to be too long. So thank you for all the oxygen you have been bringing us along the years, right? But we are coming to a time that's time to renew, and we are going to plant fruit trees here for the community to have food along the year, okay? So, and you also invasive plant, we need to trim you all kindly and with respect to all of you. You're really many, and for us to have our fruit trees here, okay? All right, so today we're going to clean up the trash, and one of these days, very soon, dear Australian cypress, we're gonna trim all of you kindly and gentle. But I have good news. You can also be turned into mulch and be part of our work. We're gonna be really special. Okay? All right, my dear friends, we are going to renew. So thank you so much for giving us authorization, and we're gonna treat you with kindness and respect. All right, so you're gonna do this with some of your trees, being invasive or not. I'm gonna talk to them. So if it's hard wood, you already can tell that they're going to be sent to make the playground or the garden beds or furniture, right? Or be used at the construction. Use, reuse, reuse, okay? All right. So if it's a soft wood, you're gonna tell them they're gonna be turned into mulch for our gardens. Look, my friends, how special this is going to be. You're going to be turned into mulch and help our gardens because you decompose in an easy, fast way. So we're gonna use you. All right? Okay, so we're gonna be talking to them. And soft wood can also be used for construction because we're gonna build everything 28 weeks. If people are care enough, some soft wood can be used. Rotten wood gonna be used only for mulching. All right? Great, we're doing great. So if you see some edible weeds, right? Edible weeds, you're gonna prepare the area and gonna bring patches. You're gonna cut the whole thing with the soil they have right now and bring to the location according to their needs. So some need moisture, some need sun. You're gonna make a research. So these 4 couples can already have an idea of type of weeds, and when the family is gonna be coming, they on the same day or in a different way they can cut those edible weeds and bring them to the specific location. All right? So you're gonna do and talk to them, my dear edible weeds. Oh, I'm so glad I found you. You're gonna use them in our gardens. How is that? And then you're gonna talk to each one. Oh, I know you like, if you already know, right? If you don't know, you wait for the fans because the specialist is gonna be coming afterwards. And we're gonna prepare a very good location for you to strive, be strong, right? According to their needs. Okay, so when all the family's gonna be coming, you can have some teams right here working as well and collecting those local edibles. All right, they're very important. Okay, now you're gonna talk to the animals and insects. Wildlife, wildlife, where are you? Wildlife, animals. I invite you to move to other woods, my friends. I invite you, my friends, to move to other woods. We're going to clean, we're going to clean, we're going to renew, we're going to renew. Okay, so you're gonna get our songs online, okay? So you're gonna sing for them before you enter. We're still outside here, okay? We're still outside. All right, so you're gonna sing to them, and then come some words of being harmonious, and then you keep inviting them to leave, okay? All right, then you're gonna talk to the insects, thank you. And I'm gonna just put those songs in another video, so this one is not too long, all right? Okay, great, we're doing really great. All right, so you talk to them. Now you're gonna talk to the soil and the water if you have water present. All right, you're gonna sing a song as well. Be grateful for them. Tell them that you're going to renew, and our objective is to have sacred waters and sacred lands. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so the 4th couple is gonna enter. Hi, good morning. How you doing? Awesome, beautiful day. All right, so now we are going to get our buckets, our bags for the trash cleanup. Okay? All right. So get your bucket, and the other thing for the 4 couples. So you get this day organized, you write your notes, make your notes. So every family that will be coming have these extra notes according to your region, right? To pay attention in anything that's needed that you observe. Burrows, for bunnies or for other animals, right? Types of insects to pay attention, anything else like that. Okay? So you are organized, and remember, if it's your own residential community or a public park, you can take trash. You just can inform them, that you're doing, as I did here. Okay? All right. And if it's a private land that you're checking, looking before you get it, before you get the donation, you're gonna be doing that. All right. So you get your buckets, your bags, and then you start. Okay, so here we have some paths already, because here's a lot of pines, and it's a dense wood, so pines avoid weeds to grow. All right, and then you do your cleanup. All right, your trash cleanup. So the other week we did quite some part, and now we're gonna keep going. All right, thank you so much for participation, and I talk to you soon. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Okay, so when you have soil donated, or if you purchase, make sure that's a very high quality. That's no trash in it, no pieces of glass, or nothing that can hurt anyone. If needed, you need to have a cipher, right, for 2 people, to shake it and make sure, not that everything gonna be properly sifted, but at least you can see the leftover items on the top, if they are trash or not, if you can use, because in the future we are going to play on those areas without shoes, right, best as possible, not during the 28 weeks, but after, we're gonna have that, right? So it's very important. Also, when people are handling, the garden beds, using their hands, or using the soil to plant seeds in pots, containers. So that's very important to check before you have the soil donated or purchased. You have to go there, make sure what you're getting. Ask questions about the location, if they come from a farm or not. If it's animal farming, if the animals were having antibiotic or hormones, or if they were almost organic or completely organic. So you have to ask those questions, because we don't want bad soil, right? We can create ourselves, if you really don't have a better option. For chickens the same way, or pigs, or anything, for farmers in general, make sure you ask those questions. If they were having any antibiotic, hormones, synthetic herbicides, and pesticides, those are the 4 words. You have to talk to them, and the items you do not want at your garden. And for the cleanup of your land, or the parks, whichever beach or where you're going, a very good thing to have is buckets, right? People can bring small bags if they already have, but large items do not need to be placed in bags. They just can dump on the proper container for the truck to come and pick it up. That's easier, more sustainable, have less plastic bags in the environment. And the best we are going to use like plastic bags to put our hand instead of plastic gloves. They get really sweaty and people threw them away over and over. We don't need that. We can use the plastic bag, a small plastic bag that can fit the hand and it's not so stiff, and use over and over, days and days, the same bag. Those are great ideas. Okay, if anything happened at the woods that people, got hurt or something on their eyes or something, they cannot go out. During this, whatever hours you set up, 2, 3, or 4 hours, everyone gonna stay there. They don't go to the bathroom, they don't go home, they don't go anywhere. They're gonna stay with the group. The items for the safety kit that I told you, the leader, the land leader, right, or park leader, or residential community leader, or new land leader, it's just the basic 4 items I told you to have, right? And according to your region and what's going on there, you're gonna bring a few more items, and more water, of course, not just a liter, depend how many families you have. And you can have some assistants, man carrying a backpack with the same kit, because then if you're not really close, or if really needed, you have one extra kit if it's really too many families. All right, so any ant bite, insect bite, or anything like that. Okay, so during this 4 or 8 couples for the preparation time, you're gonna take all your notes, walk really, really careful, so you will guide the families that are coming. For example, tennis shoes is okay. No, tennis shoes is not okay. We really need white, long rubber boots. You're gonna be guiding them. If it's a little bit of swamp here or there, or if it's a lake, or if it's wherever it is, you have to guide people so they will arrive really well dressed and properly set for the work they're going to do. Okay, and if you need every adult to bring 1 or 2 trash bags, small, because they're easy to carry, not these very, very long ones. Something that you can carry is standing up without touching the floor. So, an adult, so about less than a meter, I would say, that will be good. Okay? So you really prepare, really organize. No one leaves the group before the end of the activity. You can go, bring the trash, come back, go, and have all the trash together, all right, at the end of the activity, so you can stop maybe 40 minutes before or something, get all organized, and then you bring the trash out together. So clean up the woods together and keep dumping, and then you bring everything to the trash. That's the most sustainable practice, because everybody's going to be together at all times. Do not have families starting one way and families starting another way. No, everybody going to be working together, all the families together. Okay? All right, great. Thank you for your cooperation, and be really organized and safe at all times. Okay, so the other thing is that if you have neighbors that are throwing things to your property, you contact them, everyone, or if it's a manager for everyone, contact the manager as well, so you're sure all the business on the back or side of your property already know. If they trash anything, they have to pay $100, okay? Because it's not right to do that. They have to make signs, because maybe the workers, right, or the customers are throwing trash to the property. So they have to paint at the wall really proper and neat, right, with proper hand screen sign letters. All right, do not throw anything over the walls or over the fence, whichever you have. That's very important. Okay? All right, so send this email. Keep records of the email. This is very important. Keep your records. Okay, so we put the trash inside bags, right? And we put the items we found. Oh, sorry, this one here. We put it there. And then the couch, we put it there. So do everything you can really properly and recycle the items you can. All right? Call places in your city or the neighbor city and get it all recycled and organized. So we are sorting out the trash. So we put here all the recyclables, right? And here we are putting the trash, you know, like all this loose and plastic and things like that. And here's the boxes. We found the woods, tires, this cushion couch items, and even a couch. Okay, so you're gonna separate. If you find tires, you're gonna find in your city or in a city nearby to recycle them properly. Everything you do the best you can to recycle. Those pieces of wood I got because they have nails, so really be careful with rusted nails, new nails. Really be careful when you get made wood, right? Not really sticks or branches, all right? And we put there on the wall the other wood we found, you know, made wood, let's use that word for now. So I put it there because we're gonna turn into mulch as well when we get the mulch machine, so they can already be organized. So everything you find, you have a place for them, organize them. And everything that's rotten or dry, you know, the families can start taking them out, take them out, and separate them by size, by shape. You know, if it's twigs, branches can become twigs, you know. So when the machine comes, you rent the machine for very few hours because everything is already selected and the piles are already made. Okay, so they're gonna start doing dry with dry and green with greens because they're gonna go in different areas. The dry we are already use for our gardens, right? For them to decompose. So have everything really separate. And the green we're gonna turn into mulch as well, but gonna be in another area for them to dry first before we use them. All right? Great, thank you so much. Oh, also the pine needles, they're very good as mulch, right? Prevent weeds. So you can find your community where you can use them. And the children can help. Of course, you take all the Brazilian peppers or any other invasive seeds, you see how many. So you clean them up, but they can help a lot. Look, very easy. You know, they take them out to a safe location and they can sort them out over there, right? In a cemented area, so they will easily see some seeds as we have here in Florida, the Brazilian pepper. Okay? All right, talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. So if you see any voodoo things, because some countries people done these things for bad or for good, but you already do your prayers and clean up everything. We are not leaving any voodoo preparations in the woods or by gardens, anywhere. All right, take it out. The other thing, you see these signs on the streets, like here in Florida, they have them. People are dead and they put some decorations and plastic flowers. Take all out, you know, in any country, because the person is not there. That's illusion of some people that they don't imagine. The person is not there. The spirit, born already in another place or close by. It's not even there. Take all out, clean up. The same as we are cleaning up all these areas with all these things. Okay? Do your prayers, sing, and keep going. Keep going. Do your clean up. Everything that does not belong to the woods or to the gardens or to properties, clean properties, you clean up and there you go. Okay, the other thing, my friends, it's for the couple leader to bring clippers with them. So they're gonna have a small backpack with the safety items because they cannot leave one place and the family's gonna be moving to another. And clippers, because that's helpful. So if you were, they can bring machete if needed, like woods like that does not need machete, you know, to clear up some land. But those things are needed for these 4 couples, not for the families. Families are not bringing machete because they were not trained for it. But these 4-8 couples that you really trust, see if they have experience with machete, if machete gonna be needed or not. But clippers, very useful for everyone to have it. For every couple to have. They can even have a little pocket on the side with their belt, attached to the belt, their pants, and the clippers right there. One for each family, so I think would be nice. Okay, if it's really, really needed, both adults, right, the father and the mother, can have those clippers. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the other things, if you have, for example, pieces of wood or construction plastic, like here in the United States they put these barriers, synthetic or plastic to build walls like this one. So make sure you clean up everything. Or if you have a lot of tires, if you have dry wood, a lot of dry wood and everything. So make a plan for what you have. When you come with these 4 or 8 couples, you're gonna take notes of everything. Bricks and also big cement. You saw the video a little bit with big cement blocks. What you're gonna be doing, how you're gonna be doing, okay, ahead of time. So when the families will come, you're gonna have all these details. The other thing is to exit by the street. Like in this case, we're really close to the street here, you see? So instead of going all the way back on that dense woods right there, you just exit towards the street. So make a very good plan with these 4 or 8 couples. Very great. Don't go by yourself. Just have people with you. Plan ahead, go, make your notes, and then invite the families. The other thing is when you're getting plastic or fabric under things. So make sure there's no ants on the top, okay? So be sure you don't leave things behind the best as possible, okay? So that's very important. And instead of gloves, you're not using disposable gloves. Use a little plastic bag, okay, that you can use, wash, use, reuse for all the cleaning days until you really complete it. And the other important thing is that you do shake a little bit. If you get a bud or something, shake a little bit, of course, take the water out. But the main thing, the main separation, and if it's a big fabric, gonna shake better, shake away from the woods. Shake a little right there, okay, and then you shake away from the woods. The other thing, when these 4 couples gonna be coming with you, you're gonna make a plan. How big is the woods? How long? How wide? Okay? Because then you're gonna make a plan. Oh, we are going to work this first day 10 meters from here. Or we're going all together and clean everything from side to side going forward. So you're gonna make a plan ahead. So you have with these 4 or 8 couples, these first couples, depend how big the woods is, to organize the day when the families, all families will be invited. All right, very good, you're doing great. Okay, so here I'm going to give an example. You have to go to that area to get the trash there, you see? So you touch, make sure, because if it's a rotten wood, because you have to go down under these branches here. So always be safe first, right? So if you have to get trash under all these twigs that the 4 couples didn't clean up, the main path is not part of the main path, make sure you're safe, okay, when you go under. Or you can get a stick, or you can ask the families to bring a small rakes or something like that, so you can be safe. And also make sure in rotten wood, when you go under, you touch, make sure they don't have ants or mites, okay? So this is very important, so they won't come in your clothes. So you're safe where you're not crawling, but when you go under those dead branches or branches that are alive. Pay attention, always pay attention. Okay, everyone's gonna collect the trash and you're gonna separate them outside. So you're gonna use your buckets to collect, right? But you're not separating them inside the woods. You're going to separate them outside in a safe location, bare land. All right? Separate trash. I already saw where the trash gonna go. Okay? And then you are going to complete the day and do a proper prayer. Be thankful to these 4 couples or to the families, right? Whichever the day. And you're going to be thankful to the land, the trees, the things. So every day you do the prayer and sing a song to start, and do a prayer and sing a song to have a good conclusion of the activity. All right, great. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. At the end of your cleanup, you're going to also be thankful, to the people that came. Be thankful to the woods that you clean up. All right, do a prayer and sing a song, hold hands together, and then you leave. Okay? So, before the conclusion, do this prayer. Let's circle again, everyone together, right? All the families. Be grateful to God, to the participants, the families, right? And also to the woods that, for you to start getting connected to them, if they have to become mulch or not, but to get familiar with them. Start talking to them and, at the end also be grateful to them. So we have a good closing. And I think that will be really great. All right, so thank you so much for all the work that we're doing to have clean waters and clean lands. Sacred water and sacred lands. All right, shall we sing? Clean waters and lands, sacred waters and lands, clean and sacred waters to our lives. Peace to our hearts, to the ones in need. We are one, we are one. Okay, and then you can choose one more. Our work is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work it is. Our work is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work it is. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, very good. All right, talk to you soon. Have a wonderful planning, right, with this other one or 3 couples. So you're going to be total of 2 or 4 couples. Make a good plan, visit the location before, invite all the families to come. Set up what's the minimum age group, if 8 or 10, depending on the type of woods you have. Okay? All right, have a wonderful activity. Talk to you soon, and remember, always be safe. All right, thank you.